Hi, my name is William Rutledge with Pale Octopus. We want to thank all the people that have been signing up for our new little video series that we're doing on marketing. So we really appreciate all the new people that have joined up this week. Very encouraged by the number of questions coming in and just people's general willingness to want to partake. So we really appreciate that, guys. A big thank you both from Vicki and myself. So one of the questions that we had popped through that we wanted to do, and I think this will be our first official video of talking about this stuff, but we wanted to talk about, and this was a question from James. So James, if you're watching, thank you very much. The question was how to convert on your email opt-ins, and how to increase that conversion rate. So what we want to do is we want to talk a little bit about that. We're going to assume that everyone knows just the general principle of, I want to write on the whiteboard here. So, but the general principle of your opt-in, where you're going to have, your email field here, and then your little opt-in button, and you'll maybe have like a call to action here, and then your privacy information. So, very, very basic, philosophy behind this is make sure that you have a compelling heading first and foremost. That's a basic step. What are you asking them to do? A call to action. Join free and get my 100-page report on how to be a billionaire, how to make a wonderful tiramisu, whatever your business is, and have an opt-in. It used to be that you would ask for the name and for the email address, so that you would create some sort of personalization. But we're finding with the numbers that you really have to make this as easy as possible. People are becoming a lot more savvy in the marketing world and know that their email address is valuable commodity for you. It's going to help you, do whatever you need to do for these people, but you're going to take care of them, and they appreciate that. But they want to be rewarded for that. So, whatever your ethical bribe is, if you're going to give them a free report or a recipe on, some great new thing, or, the behind the scenes cheat sheet on how to, make $1 million or whatever you want to do. I mean, it's got to be, first of all, it's got to be valuable. So, you need to create something, or you need to give something away that's going to provide value for these people. But generally, you're just going to ask for their email address. I mean, if you want to do name and email, usually you find that the conversion numbers go a little bit lower because you're asking them for an extra step with this process. And then making sure that you have, a good button, and definitely leave, your privacy information. You want to entrust in these people that you are not going to sell their list, sell your email list to other companies or spam them in any way, shape, or form. So definitely you need to make sure that whatever you're asking for, whatever you're going to give them to sign up, or whatever you're asking them to do to sign up, you have to deliver on that promise. And that is the first step in any of the email opt-in forms, is that you have to do what you say. So with that in mind, the answer to the question of how to increase that after this is done, after the fundamental nature of this is done, is what we call micro-commitments. Now, micro-commitments, it's a psychological term. I believe that Cialdini probably did it best in one of his psychology books, was that you want to ask something small of a person to get them to commit to something bigger later. So in this example, what we've been finding inside the numbers is that if you ask for, a very minute commitment from that person, ask them a very mundane question, what state do you live in? Is the sky blue? Anything that you can get them to say yes to, or just answer very quickly, it increases that ability to convert to the next step, which is to get them to put in their email address. Another example would be if you have a form and it has a big button on it, or your sales copy, whatever you're trying to do on your website, and it says, join now for free. Well, if they click on that button, then it would take them to this opt-in form. And the psychology behind it is that they've already committed to clicking that button, and they're saying, okay, it's free, I want to join, I'm ready to make that decision. At that point, then they're going, okay, well, all I need to do is enter my email. You're kind of like, okay, I've now made the commitment to do whatever you want me to do. Let's enter in the email address. Now, if you made this like, give me your name and your phone number and your address and, blah, 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 yeah, I want all of your contact information, what are the likelihood of them signing up for anything? Probably next to nil. But if you make this process easy for them and you have that micro commitment, it's just going to help you get people to wrap their minds around wanting to continue on in the process with you. If you just leave this little opt-in form on your website somewhere, yeah, but, people will look at it and they'll check it out. And if you have a very compelling offer for them, yeah, absolutely, they're gonna sign up. But, if you look at it in step of micro commitment and ask them something even smaller than giving away, because as we all know, that email address is very valuable, and they know it too. So we're dealing with savvy consumers. If you can get them to make a smaller commitment, to get them into this opt-in process, it's going to help increase your conversions. There are many other steps that we can do involving this stuff, but I think that if you understand that concept when you're looking at your opt-in and how to increase your conversion rate, I think if you can wrap your mind around that will help you tremendously to achieving a higher conversion rate. So we hope that helps. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email us, and we're happy to answer. So thank you very much, and thanks again, everyone that's been signing up. We really appreciate the support. So have a great day.